Hey guys, my name is Bri and welcome to my channel. Okay everyone, so as you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to take you through kind of what's in my audition bag and kind of what I bring to auditions. My last video was a vlog of me going to an audition and kind of vlogging the audition, but I can show you more in detail of what I actually bring to everything. So let's get started. So to start off, the actual bag I use, this is amazing. I love this bag. This is by the brand Lightspeed and it's actually a beach bag. And I found this online when I was looking for some new audition bags last year because all the bags I was using were not big enough, or they kept breaking because I just packed too much stuff. So I found this online. It was like $25 or something like that. And it's been a really great investment. So I knew what I wanted in an audition bag. I wanted something that I could carry as a tote, but then was also a backpack, just because it gets very heavy and I don't want to get scoliosis. So I most times just carry it on my back, and it makes it easy going through the city and through New York like that, just with it on your back. So I liked that about it. And then it's also just huge and has a bunch of different compartments. So there's the main compartment where I put most of the stuff in. There's smaller little zipper bags inside that, little compartments, but then it also has this secret compartment in the bottom. So what this is it opens up and there's mesh inside, which, because it's originally a beach bag, like this is made for, you can put your like wet bathing suits or your sandy shoes like in the bottom and it won't get everything else soaking wet. But I kind of like to use this to put my dance shoes or just like extra longer stuff in the bottom so that it doesn't get anything in the main compartment dirty. So I really liked that feature. And then it also has these little bands on the side, which are mainly in a beach situation used to put like beach towels, but I could always put like a yoga mat, or I could put a towel if I wanted to, or just any like extra stuff on there, which I also really liked. Also the material is waterproof, so like that's great because you know it always rains exactly when you don't want it to, so I can know that everything is going to stay safe and dry when using this bag because of the material. So that's kind of the bag I use. I'll put a link to where I found it in the description box, so if you want to check it out, you can. But then of course on the side, always got a little handy dandy hand sanitizer because New York is gross and you don't want to get those germs and you don't want to get sick during our audition season. So that's the bag I use. Now what goes inside of it, the first thing is of course the holy grail to any audition is my audition binder. So this is my A-book. This is kind of all the songs that I use on a regular basis, or I know that are ready to bring to the table at an audition. So it's quite full. I need to go through it because some of the stuff I really don't ever sing. But basically inside it's got all my sheet music in clear sheets. Here's my headshot and resumes. Oh look, I'm wearing the same outfit. Headshots and resumes, the sheet music, and then in the back of it I always make sure I have sticky notes at all times, because that's kind of how I mark up my music a lot of times, with the start and end points, and it's just really easy when they want to change what they want. They're like, we're going from 60 bars to 8 bars, and I can just use the sticky notes and it makes it so easy, which I'll probably show that in another video of how I actually mark up my music, because I think it's really helpful for people to use this method. But that's my audition book, so that goes in the main compartment. And then, as I said in my last video, that most people in New York don't do their hair and makeup before they get to the audition. They normally do it in the holding room because you're there hours before. So I normally don't wear an outfit like this to the audition. I wear this outfit a lot during auditions, but I'll normally wear like quite literally like sweatpants and a sweatshirt and maybe like leggings or something like that. But I'll have that, and I'll have this type of an outfit inside my bag, so I'll just get changed after I do my hair and makeup. And clothes wise, I always make sure I have dance clothes at all times. This is just like a cute like athletic top and leggings, but even if the call doesn't call for like a dance call, or you don't think you'll be dancing at all, like just bring it just in case, because like you never know if there'll be another audition happening that day. They're like, oh, I didn't plan on going to that, but that seems really cool and I think I'd be good for that, and then you go in and they do want a dance call. So like just always come prepared to dance or move, like just have something you're comfortable moving in. And then along with like clothes wise, shoes are very important. So I'll normally have my heels or whatever I'm wearing for the actual audition part, but I always bring multiple pairs of dance shoes with me, which will go in that kind of secret compartment at the bottom of my bag. So to dance, I always bring my Laduca character shoes and my tan canvas jazz shoes, because most dance calls or mover calls are going to be like a musical theater jazz. So these are great for that. If it's a show that I know has like tap or ballet in it, I'll bring those types of shoes, but most cases I just bring these. And I'll normally just dance in jazz shoes because they're more comfortable and I prefer them. But some companies are like, we want the ladies in heels, so I'll have them just in case. So that's kind of clothes wise what I have in there. Now, as I said, I gotta do my hair and makeup when I get in the holding room. So I have all of my makeup. These are my makeup brushes. They fold up really nicely like this, so I'll just pack them in there. And then what I do the night before is I'll take all the makeup I know I'm gonna use for my show makeup, and I put it in one of these giant like little Ziploc bags, just because it's a little more compact and it's gonna fit in there a lot better. So I'm only bringing exactly what I need. So I'll make sure I have all that with me. And hair wise, I bring all the hair stuff. So I'll have usually a curling iron. I normally curl my hair for auditions because it just doesn't like to stay straight. So I'll curl my hair, get like a little cute little thing of hairspray, and then I make sure I have like any hair tie necessary, especially because like I'll have to put it up for a dance call, so you want to make sure your hair is just out of your face. So I always usually have it like a normal brown hair tie on me, and there's extras in here, and then I'll have bobby pins and little like hair elastics, and then I have a sock bun in here as well in case we want to be real fancy and go up with a sock bun. So we got that stuff in case of hair emergencies. Also a comb or a brush, whatever I feel like bringing that day. But make sure we have all of those. And then one of my signature like looks for like an audition, especially a dance call, is a headband. So these are, I have 13 headbands, I think, and they're just like cloth, like, I don't know, little ones. You can get them at like Walmart, but I just think they add a really fun like pop of color to any like updo, and I have so many that I can match them to my outfit, so it just kind of makes you stand out, I think. And it's really easy for people to spot you in an audition if I have like a bright blue headband on, and no one else usually wears those. So it's just a fun way. It kind of makes me stand out, and it shows my personality more, I think. So that's kind of like clothes and hair wise. Now, of course, with any audition, gotta have water. So I'll make sure I have that on me. And a lot of times, since it's like early in the morning and you feel just like groggy and like need to warm up, I always bring a bag of Ricolas with me. I really like to have them before I start warming up, because the herbs and everything in them really help your voice, and it makes it easier for me to warm up and gets all the muscles flowing. So make sure I have one of those. And one thing I know I videotaped last time was me using my belt box. So what a belt box is, it basically is made for singers, that you can use it to muffle your sound when you want to sing or warm up. So it looks like this. It honestly kind of looks like a cup that like football players use, but I mean, it does work. You just kind of put it up to your mouth, and then it also comes with this little safety strap, so you can do hands-free belting. And you just kind of like hook it onto the little nose part, and you can hook it on your face. I don't actually use the strap because it honestly makes it a little too tight around my face to get it to work, so then I get like a line around my mouth, and I don't like that. So I'll just use it, just hold it up, and I'll always have this in here because I get like self-conscious trying to sing in front of people, like in like a situation like that. So I'll just try and do some warm-ups, lip trills, like scales, whatever in the holding room, just to kind of get myself vocally warmed up. And it does work. Like, I would recommend it, but it's not gonna like completely cancel out your sound. So if you get a belt like your high note in Defying Gravity, like girlfriend, go rent a room, because like you're gonna annoy some people, you're gonna be a little loud. So but as long as you get like all your registers like with your scales and like quietly, I think you can warm up just enough to where you can hit all your notes properly if you're using good technique. So I personally really like to use this, and a lot of people do have them in New York especially. So then that's warming up your voice. Now to warm up your body for the dance call, again, I just always take all precautions. I also kind of showed this in my last video, but I have these different stretching tools. So I have 3 different things I normally bring at any time. This is an elastic band. So this stretches, as you can see, you can use it to stretch out your legs, your arms, your back. I really like this because it's just so like small and compact, so it like fits really well in there, and it does like add really good resistance to make it easier to stretch. And then this is a muscle roller, so you just kind of like roll it on your legs. You could, I mean, you could do like your back, I guess, but it's mostly for your legs, to kind of warm up those muscles. And then in this little bag is another like muscle roller. This is more for like, you could roll out your feet, or like you could also kind of do your legs and your back with this, but I would mostly do this for your feet if you really gotta get those arches going. But most of the times, if a bare minimal, I'll just bring the elastic band, but if I have extra room that day, I'll make sure I bring all 3, because you never know how your body's gonna be feeling, especially in the midst of audition season. You gotta always have some headphones, because I am definitely not the person that likes to chit chat with everyone in the holding room. I am like silent as anything, and just like to like stick to myself and focus on what I'm doing. And I normally people watch, because you see some crazy characters in an audition room. So I'll just kind of always have these in, maybe like take out my piano app and like play my starting note, or like play through my song just to kind of like get it in my brain, or listen to videos. I don't know, like just do something to take my mind off like waiting there for 5 hours. But yeah, there's that. I think that's basically everything. Like, this may not seem like too much, but like it's a lot to fit in like one bag to carry on your back. So this thing is definitely like full at all times. Oh, I normally pack snacks, which I don't have with me, but like I'll normally do like trail mix, like maybe a granola bar, an apple, like small things like that that I know aren't gonna really affect my voice too much, because I'm the person that definitely doesn't like to eat like when I have an audition. So if I can have little things to snack on that I know will like keep me satisfied but won't like make me have to re-warm up, like whatever, I'll normally just like throw those in there and eat those from time to time. Oh, and one last thing is always make sure you have pens and pencils in your bag at all times, because if you need to like again remark your music, like always have a pencil handy, and like fill out your audition forms. Like most times they have pens there, but like people steal them all the time, so like always just have one on you. It's just a lot easier just to have a pen on you. I mean, I think that's kind of common courtesy now for people just to bring pens. But I mean, I hope this video was helpful for everyone. I know I think there's a lot of things that most people bring to auditions, but again, I'll try and provide links to like any like more unusual things in the description box below. So if you want to check them out and get them for yourself, feel free. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I post videos, I mean, pretty often, so I'd love to kind of get feedback from everyone on how I'm doing, what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see in the future. So just let me know. You can also follow me on Instagram at bgraf100 to kind of follow along with my life. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.